The violence that we've seen happen in OTR have been targeted. They've been specifically after someone, and this seems to be no different.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Rob Braun. Cammie's on assignment tonight. A place you'll usually find long lines of people waiting for tables at popular restaurants became a murder scene this morning. It's the second deadly shooting near a popular over-the-Rhine business in less than a week. On Friday, police found two men shot outside Neon's near 12th and Main. 21-year-old Justin Medeiros died at the hospital. The man who survived, DeAndre Bandy, is facing a murder charge. Today, investigators say the man shot at Vine and Mercer was also targeted, and like Friday, they say this was not random violence. We learned this afternoon the victim was 30-year-old Gregory Douglas, a man with a long arrest record. He died on the way to the hospital. Police have not named a suspect and have not arrested anyone. They think the shooter sped away in a green Chevy Impala. As Local 12's Larry Davis reports live from the Gateway Quarter, city leaders spent the day reinforcing the idea that the neighborhood is safe. Larry.
Hi, Rob. Well, just a second ago, Mayor John Cranley came up to me, put his hand on my shoulder and say, reassure everyone that this place is safe. And that's what everybody is saying today, despite today's shooting. There was a time, you know, Rob, when you had to watch where you walked or drove and over the Rhine, but this neighborhood has undergone an incredible transformation. And the people who live and work here say, despite today's shooting, this place is safe. Despite the flashing lights and yellow crime scene tape, it was business as usual in Over the Rhine. Police escorted people to work. Workers cleaned the windows of businesses. But the man shot and killed on a busy street in broad daylight was not far from many minds.
Unfortunately, these individual acts can set us back a little bit. So we continue to stay focused, but it is vastly different today than it has ever been.
Over the Rhine Community Council President Ryan Messer has watched his neighborhood transform. Once a hotbed for crime, it's now a trendy place to party, dine, and shop. Erica Spradlin plans to open a new business next month.
It's a little unnerving, just because the area is so great and so many great things happening, that to have such a tragic event happen is a little bit of a setback, I feel like, for the area.
Hours after the shooting, there was no drop-off in the lunchtime crowd. The violence did not keep Edna Falcone away.
No, I joked with my husband. I said, maybe we shouldn't sit by the window, but that's where we're sitting. No.
Joseph Young lived here when times were tough. He moved away and has now returned.
I mean, it's better. I mean, you've never seen people walking around here having fun like this when we first lived down here. And now, I mean, this is a place I actually would want to bring my kids.
And Rob, late this afternoon, Cincinnati police pointed to recent crime statistics which show that there have been 5 shooting victims in Over the Rhine so far this year. Now that compares to nearly a dozen in all of last year here in this particular neighborhood. Now, Chief Jeffrey Blackwell says that the people who live and work here in Over the Rhine are the guardians of their neyborhood, and police are going to do everything they can to help them out. And again, as I mentioned at the top, Mayor John Cranley and City Manager Henry Black Harry Black went into the Mercer here to meet with some local neighborhood leaders about what happened today, and he assures us that everything is fine. Live and Over the Rhine, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Rob, back to you.
Larry Davis, thanks very much. Police also say there is no connection between the weekend killing in Over the Rhine and the one today.